Hey everyone, so how are we all doing? Let's just get this out there. Everything I say in this video is my opinion, mine alone. Please feel free to do your own research and come to your own conclusions. Please don't attack or harass anybody mentioned in this video. Okay, so Katie's on a high. Feeling like she won, I suppose. But time will tell. Time will tell. Will Tati refile or not? I did try reaching out to Tati's lawyer, but he liked my comment, but he didn't respond to it, so there's that. So, Kate done a 2.5 hour or longer live sort of stream question and answer thing where she spent a lot of time saying, I'm not going to talk about it, I'm not going to talk about it, but then getting really nitpicky when people brought things up, like claiming that it was Tati's side who put in all the paperwork, it was Tati's side who was making the declarations. Nah. But before we get there, let's have a look at some of the other stuff that was said, shall we? In the beginning of this video, she comes on screen and she's like, hey guys, sorry I'm late, I was having trouble with my garage. Pointing over her shoulder, looking over her shoulder every so often. My garage door. But it's not what she says, the way she says it. Like she's hinting towards something maybe. Then she said she was looking for her glasses so she could read the questions. Okay. Not sure what the whole hint thing was about. So yeah, that was weird. Someone asked her about her lawyer and if he would still be a lawyer if Tati refiled. To which she says that they'd have to find someone as a go-between in Minnesota. Okay. Then she talks about how much she likes her lawyer. And that feels really awkward too and really sort of forced. When she sort of, I like my lawyer, he has a calm, steady voice. Okay. And you know you got a good lawyer when they can keep you calm. Again. Okay. Kind of a weird thing to say about your lawyer, eh? I like my lawyer because he's got a really calm voice. Don't think I've ever met a lawyer I would say that about. But then again, they have to be. They have to have calm voices to be in court. To be able to get things across to the judge or the jury or whatever. And I'm not going to be addressing everything that she spoke about in this video, just going over some of the things I felt were important. But then she started speaking about EKC people's sack. By the way, I absolutely love EKC people's sack. She is so funny. I could literally watch her repeatedly over and over again. She just absolutely cracks me up. And she brought up that EKC people had got a hold of her police reports. Now, I remember this incident happening, and I thought they were actually really, really respectable about it. They didn't make any accusations, I wouldn't say. They were questioning things that Katie had said about the officers. But as for what Katie said she'd been through, they believed every word. But Katie being Katie, and she was spreading it on rather thickly, was making out like they were calling her a liar. But they didn't. They really didn't. There were some people in the chat who felt uncomfortable with the topic. But then Katie goes on to say that she's never ever done this to anybody else. And to that I say you're a liar. You had someone go to the court in Texas and pick up a 10-year-old's papers. You spoke about a private message containing DV. You speak about women who have experienced SA many times. But it was only bad because it was done to you. No? I believe that Katie went through something traumatic that night. I honestly believe it. But the stuff that she has said since, which was after a long time of it happening, accusations made against police officers. Now, I'm sorry, but if that was me, I would be going to someone higher up and saying, the way this officer treated me was wrong. I want an investigation done on this, on what they said to me. And I would not back down until an investigation was made. So that, yeah, I can understand why they were questioning. If this police officer had done this to you, Katie, you should have gone higher up. You should have demanded higher up. But the way you tell the story, and then later on down the line you change the story, that's where people get confused. That is where people question what you're saying. And again, EKC is hilarious. I don't personally think she would ever accuse you of lying about what you went through. I don't think she is that kind of person. I'm sorry, but I don't. She's not. But Katie, how many times have you brought up someone's essay, someone's DB? If it's good for the goose, then it's good for the gander. I'm sorry. That's the way life goes. Life sucks. But we're all got to live it every day. And then we've got Emily D. Baker. You're still shouting about Emily Baker. Let's start with the beginning, Katie. Why would Emily not like you, I wonder? Let's think about that one, shall we? I know. You threatened to sue her. But you threatened to sue her for talking about Clark Swanson. Yeah? You threatened to sue her for talking about somebody else. Is that what the problem was, Katie? Because she wasn't speaking about you, then it wasn't good enough. Is that why you're upset? Because the topic wasn't about you, you didn't like it. Then you go on to claim she's biased. Why would she have a reason to be biased? You threatened to sue her. You claimed that she wouldn't communicate with you, that she wouldn't listen to your side. She listened to your side as much as she listened to Tati's side. Through the documents, the court documents, the ones that your lawyer kept filing and filing and filing. Go to Emily's page and look through every court document that has reference to you in there. And then look at who submitted them to the court, because you seem to be under the impression that Tati's lawyer submitted the more documents than your lawyer did. And any money that Emily made whilst reading those documents, nothing to do with you. Does it really grate you that much when people give other people super chats for talking about you? People gave super chats because they liked that Emily had the patience to sit there, read the BS that your lawyer wrote, and then made it understandable for people like myself, who have absolutely no idea what anything is when it comes to court documents. So when you reached out to her and asked her to speak to you in regards to your side, you think she owed you the time to do that? No. Not even a moment. I can assure you that Emily wasn't going looking to have a conversation with Tati. And if she did, then she may 9 times out of 10 I would say she would have said something. She was simply reading the documents she had in front of her. What makes you think that you deserved 5 minutes of Emily's time? What makes you think that you're that special? Because I assure you, you're not. Special needs, maybe, but not special. And on another note, when you say that Emily probably didn't mention that she was named in the documents, she did. Several times. But she did. She didn't skip over that part and she didn't miss it. So let's just round up this whole 2.5 hour question. Katie, get off your high horse. Stop treating people like they owe you something, because they don't. Stop making false allegations. And go back to not talking about the trial, because despite the fact that at the beginning of this video you said many times, I can't answer that, and I can't answer that, and I can't answer that. But you kind of went on a rampage towards the end, didn't you? And that's really not a good look. Really not. Highly amusing though. Very. And with that, I'm going to say have a good evening, good night, good morning, good day. Please like, share and subscribe. And I shall see you in the next video. Good night, everybody.